Hey guys, Jamie here from Real Steel. Today's project, we are going to be doing an autopsy on the little 318 that came out of my 90 Dodge. Now, if you watched the last video, you know that this thing was running before I pulled it, but it definitely had zero oil pressure and a hard knock in there. So let's get started. All right, y'all, as you can see, I've already started by draining the fluids and stuff like that. Didn't strip the coolant drain bolts out, which that's good. Other than that, other than removing the transmission, it's just as we pulled it. So I'm going to lapse y'all. I'm going to get the front accessories off and exhaust manifolds and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. All right, y'all, got some of the accessories off. Let's go ahead and see what's behind this timing cover. I'm glad the water pump slid off that crooked bolt, but still shouldn't be there. Oh yes, and I did remember to take my oil pan bolts out this time. Oh yeah, just a stock replacement chain, nothing special. I was hoping to see maybe a double roller or something in there, but no. They did replace it, but man, then some of the bolts were still loose, and yeah, it wasn't a well done job. Let me put it to you that way. Let's go ahead. Give me just a minute. Well, yeah, give me just a minute, and we'll pull them valve covers off. If I can find my tools. Let's see what we're dealing with there. Because he said they also replaced the valve cover gaskets, but I found two loose bolts on the other one. These are tight, but we'll see how tight the other ones are. Just a moment. All right, that one was loose. All right, might need to get that small pipe out of my way. Oh. All right, get out of there. Having to go for a digging expedition, find some bolts. That one wasn't super tight. All right. That one wasn't tight. What the heck? I know you're not supposed to tighten them that much, but they should be more than just little tight. I mean, heck, that one, most of them are finger tight. What the heck? No wonder this thing leaked oil. All right, let's see what's under the valve cover. Yeah, get out of my way. She's a little greasy, grimy. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, she's got some carbon buildup, but 200,000 miles. I mean, yeah. I don't see anything broken. Rockers look okay-ish. Yeah. Let me get this guy out of my way here. Let's get the other one out and see what we're dealing with. And I'll bring y'all in for a closer look. All right. All right. Get this one out of here. Whoops. I missed my bucket. See how kind of... Oh, that bolt wasn't very tight at all. Probably could have loosened him with my fingers. When you do a job like this, especially if you're a shop, do it right. There's no excuse for that. None at all. Yeah, that one wasn't even barely tight. Dang it. Okay, that one was tight. Oh, because it was cross-threaded. Or silicone or something. No wonder. What the heck? All right, you gonna come off of here? Yep, you're gonna come off of here. Same deal. She's pretty carboned up. Yeah, not really gonna worry too much about saving the valve covers. I might throw them in a pile, but they're really nothing too spectacular. All right, let me get a rag real quick, because she's oily. She's a greasy specimen, I'll say that much. And unlike that other 360, this one is years and years of use. I mean, this motor had 200,000 miles on it. So yeah. Sorry, the lighting's not great. Yeah. Rockers and push rods don't look too bad. They're a little varnished, but we expect this was a road and bridge type of truck, so yeah. Yep. Not bad, but I'm going to buzz them off camera, and then we'll work on the intake. All right. Get y'all set back up on stand there. Give me just a few minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all. Rockers and push rods were pretty good. I'm going to save those push rods because if you remember, the rusty 318 needs a set. So, yeah, we'll save them and the rockers. I mean, they're a little worn, but again, rusty 318 needs some. So, let's go ahead and get this intake off. Now, I'm going to speed y'all up so you won't have to hear me yap, but let's get going. All right, y'all. Let's get this intake out of here and see what we got. I may see trouble over there on the passenger side, but we'll find out. Let's see. Get a pry bar. I almost missed a bolt because there's so much grease on this thing. It's not even funny. So, yeah. Let's see here. Can I get... Well... Feels like it wants to come off. Get the right angle here, maybe. Well, heck. That ain't as want to come off as easy as those carbureted intakes. Man. There we go. All we gotta do is get it loose. Let's get this 500-pound counterweight out of the way and see what we got. Oh, get out of here, intake. What I see, it don't look too bad. I didn't expect much trouble up here. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Some leaves and debris fell in, but look how thick that debris is. Man, that's from years and years of high miles use. Yeah, That cooling port, that blocks off to nothing. But yeah, that's pretty plugged. Whole cooling system was brown when I drained it. So yeah, as far as the rockers go and lifters, they don't look too bad. But I noticed a slight discrepancy there. I'm going to have to check that out. See how that baby's standing more proud than the other ones? Yeah. Wondering if we lost a valve or a valve seat sunk or something. I mean, this side don't look terrible either. I mean, I don't notice any, just by loosely looking, I don't see any proud valves. But yeah, that one's way more proud than the other ones. So we'll find out once we pull the head off of here. So let's keep going. All right, let's bust this head off here. Some of these lower bolts are very greasy. With caked on grease. Dadgummit. Just what I needed. My socket went flying. Oh, there he is. Come here, socket. I wasn't done with you yet. There we go. Dadgum, that one was tight. He don't feel good. Well, he's a squeaker. He's a squealer. I call those bolts squealers. All right, y'all, let's get this head off of here. See what we got. I had a couple head bolts that just didn't feel very good. So I don't know what we got going on. Again, I got one in for safety. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that cracked the head, and not only that, but I felt that in my back. All right, let's see what we got here. What's behind door number 1? Well, I don't see much. Unfortunately, let me get y'all over here. Yeah, I don't really see much. Yeah, this valve seems a little more sunken than the other ones. That may be what it is. Worn out valve. Well, get y'all in focus here. But I don't see any major debris. It's all oily and carboned. So, yeah. Yeah, they don't look terrible. So, yeah, but I doubt I saved these heads the way he got it hot. But, yeah, that's our troublemaker. Huh. All right. I'm going to get y'all set up, and we'll pull the other head. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can jar my back again by pulling this head off. So I can get over there. Got a bunch of crap in the way. And this is one of those motors where you feel bad for your tools. They get so oily and greasy. Ah, that wasn't bad. Okay. All right. Let's get the safety bolt out. Set him here. Hey, good thing I left the bracket on there. It's a little bit of leverage. All right, I'm going to slide it over. All right. Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. That one don't look bad either. It's been running rich. It's carbon. Let's have a look. All right. Lighting may not be great. It's not terrible. I don't see any contact or anything like that from head to piston. So, yeah, valves look okay. That cylinder was running a little bit less rich, but yeah. All right. Now we got that off. Let's check a couple things here. Y'all in focus here. I had my little hammer, but I ain't worried about it. Okay. Now, come here. I just need something to beat with. Here, that'll work. Uh-oh. We got movement. None there. None there. None on those two. But got movement. That one moved a little bit, too, when I originally was checking it out. But, all right. Let's get over here. See how bad this is. And close quarters combat. All right. What do we got here? Solid. 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 So, yeah. 2 front cylinders over there. Yeah, I suspect that's where we're going to find an issue. But, yeah, I didn't find no broke rods or nothing, no windowed blocks. So, yeah, bores, not terrible for a high miles motor, but not great either. Not really that great. You can see some scratching and stuff like that. But, yeah. All right, so I'm going to get the cam out, and then we're going to work on getting the oil pan off. So, hang on. All right, y'all. Let's see what the oil pan reveals. Yeah. Come down. Don't be shy. There we go. Oh, yeah. Wish it wanted to come down. Let's see here. Hang on a second. Now, there's some debris in there, but not as much as I thought. Let me dump this oil out real quick. About to lose my britches. Sorry about that. Didn't get it all out, but let's see here. We got some good light. You can see some debris in there. There's a little piece of metal. It's like a little wiry thing. Part of a bearing, maybe? Yeah, there's chunks in here. There's chunks in here. We got some problems, as I suspected. Bet y'all that's bearing material. As like I say, all the rods seem to be connected. So I'm going to stop right here. We're going to flip this over and let's take a look. All right, I think I found the problem, children. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. And neither is that. That one's not bad. That one's got a little wiggle in it. These two aren't bad. And I didn't check the last two. Those are closest to the oil pump. Looked at the pickup tube. There is some debris in there. Not a lot like I expected, but I'll try and shake it out later and see what we got. So yeah, let's get to tearing this thing down. But I think we found a problem. All right, here we go. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to bump you. These two loose. Get them out of there. Then I'll speed you through the rest of them. Come here. Get off there. Fine thread nuts. They take them a longer time to spin off. Of course, you don't want your rod nuts coming off. You'd have a bad day if that happened. Alright, get these. Thought I busted those. I did bust those. They're being stubborn. Alright, let's see how jammered this thing is. Come on. There she comes. Alright. Yeah! There's a problem. Bluetooth rod bearing. Yeah, I suspected that. Let me get this puppy out of here. Really quick. There's my hammer. I found my hammer that went missing. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, here you go. Yep, there she is, a Bluetooth rod bearing. All right. Let's see what number 2 looks like really quick. Now, I don't want to lose my nuts. Might need them. You never know. Whoa, there went a stud. That's why you don't hit those things too hard. Your studs will go flying. Ah! He's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, yeah. Way hurt. Way hurt. I don't think that thing's supposed to be as thin as aluminum foil. So, yeah. But let me get this guy out of here, and then we'll speed through the rest of them. All right, come here, hammer. Hey, at least the pistons are coming out okay so far. All right. I'll speed you up through the rest of it here so you don't got to hear me yap. All right, y'all. Nothing good ever comes from a low oil overheat situation. Yeah, like I say, this engine was locked up, but I freed it with the starter. So, and then it ran for a little while. But let's take a look at the carnage. Number one, gone, missing. I suspect chunks of that were in the pan and pickup. Yeah, I got that thin. Number two, almost as thin. It's knifed pretty good. I guess they were turning that one into aluminum foil. Number three, a little thicker, but no good. It's all the way worn to the copper. Number four, here, same deal. Copper, thin. There's the broad end on that, and then that's hammered. That is hammered. Let me scoot these back here so we can look at the other ones. Just trying to kind of keep them in order. Number five, same deal. Look at all that. I mean, man. I'm sorry, the sunlight's kind of getting in our way, but yeah. Look at that. Man, that's rough. Number six, not much better. It's all chunked and everything like that. You can feel it. Same with the rod. This is our best one, number seven. But I tell you what, he ain't that good. Let me get you all over here. He still ain't that good. I mean, worn to the copper and all that. Like I say, that's our best one. And number eight as well. Look at all that debris and stuff that ran through that. Now, number seven and number eight are closest to the oil pan. So, yeah, the farthest one from the oil pan spun. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. Let's go ahead and get the crank out of here and see what we got. That gum camera shut off doing the bolt, but that's okay. We got them. Man, the good thing y'all don't have smell-o-vision. Man, these things, that stinks so bad when I got them out. So let's get them out. Now, what was concerning is a couple of these were loose. Ah, crud. Lost a bolt. Oh, well. Y'all didn't miss much, just some speed rinse action. Stay in there. Well, if you're going to fall out, fall out. If not, stay in there. A little tappy tap there. Stay. Well, get out of there. What's your problem? There you go. Come here. All right. A couple of these guys stayed on the crank. All right. Knock that dadgum oil drive down. He's half frozen. That's not good. That oil pump drive shafts just fall out. All right. Come here. Oh, fine. Fall on the ground, Bolt. See if I can. Come here. Oh, dadgummit. Losing everything. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm going to reset, and then I'll bring y'all back. And nothing good on the crank side either, y'all. Man. Number one's the best, but it's still pretty tore up. There's number two. There's the thrust bearing. You can see, like, this thing was starting to eat itself. There's the number four bearing. It's pretty 8. Stay right there. See, it's pretty 8. And this is the last bearing. I think it was ready to spin. Look at that. Look at that off there. You know, all that stuff. And the crank, it is completely shot. It is grooved up on every single surface. There is not a surface that I can't catch a fingernail on with a groove. So, yeah. Of course, one goes falling. Oh, well. Had a minor fit earlier, but no big deal. But yeah, that's what happens when you run them hot and run them low on oil, especially a worn out engine. So yeah, hang on and I'll get y'all an outro. All right, y'all. Man, that was a rough one. Oh yeah, I suspected it was going to be pretty bad, but I didn't know how bad it was. I mean, it ate a bearing, so yeah. But I think I found some debris in the oil filter as well, which was too small for the application, but I don't think that that affected it too much. This was definitely an oil starvation issue and a severe overheat. I mean, a severe overheat. So yeah, she's worn out, but I think if it hadn't overheated, and thinned the oil out real good and all that, I think it would have survived. Now, it was a couple quarts low, but I've ran them low like that. They survive. No, it's not great for them, but, it does happen. But I just don't think, I think it was oil starvation, thinned oil, but mainly the overheat. That's what did it, Once it spun that bearing, and spit that bearing out, that was all she wrote. She had very little oil pressure. I think the main may have been ready to spin, but I'm not sure. But that thin oil and overheat, dang, nothing good comes of it. But anyway, as far as what I'm saving from the engine, probably not a lot. I mean, yeah, it could rebuild it, but it'd have to go to the machine shop and all the debris and stuff that ran through the bearings. It's just not worth it, I mean, I've got 2 roller cam 318s waiting on the floor for me. So yeah, and the Magnum and the parts van. So I'm not going to save it. I'm not going to save the heads either. If he's severely overheated enough to lock it up, there's just no telling how good those heads are. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I enjoyed filming it and figuring out what happened to it. Yeah, the reason we needed to do that is because it's cleanup week, and I got to take a load of salvage to the city. So I figured a couple autopsy videos out of it. Hey, that's pretty good. But anyway, I think next project, we are going to be back on the 4-wheel drive. I should have some more space cleared out so we can start getting things buttoned up on that. And we'll go from there. But anyway, this is Jamie from Real Steel Auto Works, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya!